grown men crying in tefillah like last night. So das ist gewesen, that was the tachlis. So that was our treasure. She did her tachlis, and we have to learn from her. We have to mechazik ourselves. We had a moedike maimed Motzei Shabbos. It's a ganze Chilus. I said, we should uphalten the Oilem so viel. But Motzei Shabbos, the Eibishter gave us noch a matone. Even though she was nifte heint, even mamish plutzling, when a plutzling the Gesach. Of Motzei Shabbos, she had a hergish. She had a hergish that she's being nifte. She said, I can't do it anymore. She said, I don't want this to happen. I'm young. She said to my wife. So I told her, don't be scared. You're going to Olam Haba. So she started saying, I want to say goodbye to all the children. She called everyone we brought in, every single child, and she gave them a bracha, that's a little remes from Hirth from Musa. And then the children asked her, we have written down what she was saying. She was getting schwacher and schwacher. She was bedanking everyone. At the end, the kids asked her, they say, what should we do? Malky, tell us, what should we do? She says, you have to be tznius with your mouth and with your body. Dort sie gesagt. So we have to be makabel. We have to try to go weit in her ways. She held that she has a mahalach. She knew she has a mahalach. Weiß nicht. That's what she held. She says, baby is going to carry on. She said, my job. She said, she's going to do my job. Mela, that's what we're going to do. And I want to be Messiah. We have given 6 years. And 6 years, kann nicht unable to thank people. If shalafartum ki rabmeim, just going to mention the names, and yet the eine on this name, on this list is a Megillah Arucha. This is a lange Megillah. Stellt sich vor 7 years, most times a crisis, etliche 6 years, most times a crisis, etliche Woche, Manhattan here there's a certain trauma to it's a crisis. To have the organization Chai Lifeline, there's mamish oimid liminenu. I spoke about it many times, different occasions. This to massig sein, not to be massig. I mean, they send a car service. One time we forgot at medicine in Baltimore, they'll send in the middle of the night a car service to pick it up and bring it back to me. 3 a.m. in the morning. Just, I can sit here a whole day and a whole night, tell you, hunderte Sachen of this, Billy Guzman. The Tikva House in Baltimore, the Tikva House is a big Cholim house. It's kamat, there's over a hotel, 5-star hotel. We lived there, Pasha lived there. He gives rooms and bakvem. I can't thank them enough. We talk about Baltimore. We have to talk about unsere Mishpache, Mamish, Yedidim, but it's Mamish so wie Mishpachas Neuberger, die ganze Ner Yisrael, Mishpachas Neuberger, Scheftel, Reb Yosef, Yedidi, Reb Baruch, die ganze Mishpache, there's no organization that could think for you. That's what they do. Ad gekach, when we can trachten, tracht for there. Put himself into my shoes to think what I have to think. To think. Remember getting a call when this year we came home, Erev Pesach, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when I brought home Malky from the hospital. And Chai Lifeline, they sent that my wife came home a day earlier, Thursday, with a baby that was born 2 days before. This Chai Lifeline sent down a team from 4 goites to clean the house from top to bottom. Aber Yedidi Reb Yosef, he calls me the Nacht from Bedikas Chometz, and he says, Yo B'chor, what are you doing with a siyum tomorrow? Do you think about that? I was making already cheshbonis, mit ateirim, mit this. I was looking at the Mishnah Berurah, and he had for me a siyum with bagels, mit alt. Thinking for me, and also, kann ich sagen, Abba Yisai, hunderte, azalche uvdes, beli guzma. Hunderte, azalche uvdes, beli guzma. Togain, Togois. 6 years nach Hanan. War die ganze Mishpacha, die ganze Baltimore Kehille. The Baruch, I remember sitting up with him, we had to send a medical question. We sat in the Nerisol office. He sat with me spät bei Nacht. We thought we weren't so sophisticated. We were making photocopies, a few hundred pages we were copying off. He stood me a ganze Nacht in the office. Ich kenne nicht, die Moiset Beinische, Bein Achiv, im Borough Park. Die gewaltige Moiset helped us on our shir, mit der Sach Herz, meine Sprache, cousins, Yedidi, Baruch Yechiel Schreiber, Mamish, a brother, all Sundays beginnen. He takes whatever I need to do, he does it as if it's taking a zach, and it comes out a lot better. Ich kann nicht mehr fahrt sein, jeder eine, Mamish, ich bin ein Makabel von Hesped, my Mishpacha, all the girls that took care of my kids. This Meidlach, the bunch of them benched them all with Zivugim, Magunim. Like Malky was vinching them on. She married a big Talmud Chochem, she said. She have a lot of children and a lot of Einiklach. That was her brachas that she gave. She be mekoyim to all of them. All the Gresta Chesed, everyone that learned and everyone that davened, so many people that did things, that was weiß nicht. Aber der Eibishte weiß, und der Eibishte wird jeder eine zurückzahlen, and we see a Mensch gelebt their life, and they mekayim the tachlis, they brought out a zoifil. We should all learn from this, the Ikke. We don't say speidim on a ketana. The main thing is to get us oirus, and that's the oirus. We all of us have to live out, as if we state, Yedei Hashem Yemei Temimim. It has to be Temimim, Oiznitzen. So if a person lives a short life, and then you see so much came out, you see that the event gepackt, 11 was a life packed with tachlis. We should also be zoicha to do our tachlis. We is mechila, had as our treasure, to have advarim, to efshe, to do enough. Efshe bin nicht gedavend genug, maybe we didn't daven enough, maybe we didn't do tshuva enough, maybe we didn't treat her enough, but we know already, we saw the last week, how the whole mahalach, she changed, she was just being besimcha, she was getting ready, and one last of that there was a Yid came recently to Baltimore, and he had an operation. They cut open his head, and the Yid, he came out. It was the night before his operation, and he already met with Malky. She was in the Bikachaylim house, and she's very friendly. She was schmoozing with him, and I already told her that she had many operations. So he came out in his pajamas. He had to get up 5 o'clock in the morning. When Rabbi said the Yid was zittering, he was scared. So he came out and he asked Rucham Malka, he said, your father told me you had so many operations, just tell me something. What should I think before my operation? What should I think? So she says, in a sweet voice, she says, you should say Kriya Shema, and you say Amalach HaGoyim, and then you should think about all the sick people in Klal Yisrael, and include yourself, and think about yourself. And then think about Mashiach Tzidkeinu. She says, Mashiach, think about Mashiach. And the Yid, the wife, sent a text to me the next morning. Said, that's what my husband thought. He said he got ruhig. He said he thought exactly. He took the advice. The Eib shall helfen, Taka. The Eib shall helfen. We should be Mekabel Malchus Shemayim. Ashreinu, the Eibishter Hashem Echad, Klal Yisrael, we're all together, Goy Echad Ba'aretz. We should think about all the other Chayla Yisrael. We should put our own needs, that we're all part, it's one Chefze, Klal Yisrael. And we should think, we should be Mitzapel, Yeshuas Hashem, Bebias Mashiach Tzidkeinu, B'meir B'yameinu.